Hi all of you, a very good evening and welcome to today's live session. So as you all know, today's session is on General Intelligence and Reasoning Ability section for the SSC CGL examination. So I hope your preparation for the SSC CGL examination is going well. And so in today's session, I have taken questions from the last week All India mock examination from the General Intelligence and Reasoning section. So other than that, I have also included questions from the mock test SSC CGL Tier 1 paper number 17, paper number 16 and paper number 15. Yes, all of these papers, because these were the papers that you were supposed to take last week. So I have included a few questions from that which I felt we should solve it in class. Okay, if you have not taken all these tests, please do go back and take these tests. Okay, they'll be really helpful for you with your preparation. Okay, so I think we'll start. So if you look at the last week All India mock examination on for SSC CGL, there were questions on analogies, then there were word analogy, then there were letter analogies, then there were questions on finding the odd one out, questions on number series, then blood relations, and you had questions on mathematical operations. Okay, and one question on syllogism, then question on finding out the number of triangles in the given figure, and again questions on paper folding, right? No, not paper folding, sorry, mirror image, question on mirror image, and a question on figure completion. Okay, so these were the questions that had come from last week All India mock examination. I think we'll directly start solving the questions. So the first question for today's session is there on your screen. In the following question, select the related word pair from the given alternative. So what is the answer here? See, what is the relationship between Turkey and Ankara? See, Ankara is the capital of Turkey. So similarly, the correct answer option here will be Budapest is the capital of Hungary. So this is the correct answer here. Now could you tell me what is the capital of these countries, since we are solving this question? See, you have Gambia. What is the capital of Gambia? Can anyone tell me what is the capital of Gambia? What is the capital of Lebanon, and what is the capital of Slovakia? Good to know, right? Because you can expect such questions in the examination, means you should know. So what is the capital of Gambia? Anybody knows? No, Gambia is not Lusaka. No. Any other? Okay, Slovakia, any one of these countries, if you know the capital, do let me know. Yes, capital of Gambia is Banjul. Okay, capital of Gambia is Banjul. Capital of Lebanon is this this one. How do you read it? Bearcut. Then I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Then similarly, capital of Slovakia is Bratislava. Okay, so these are the capital of the given countries. So now next question. In the following question, select the related letters from the given alternatives. KQVD is to MSQ, MSXF is as NCJU is to dash. So what's the logic that is being followed here? See, K plus 2 is M. Similarly, Q plus 2 is S. Again, V plus 2 is X and D plus 2 is F. So similarly, what will NCJU be coded as? Again, you have to do plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, right? So here you will have P, E, L, W. Which is that option? Option 3. Next one. 9 is to 726 is as 11 is to dash. Another question on number analogy. What's the logic here? See, you have 9 is given, right? And what is 9 cube? 9 cube is 729. Okay, 9 cube is 729. 729 minus 3, that is equal to 726. Similarly, you are given 11. So what is 11 cube? 11 cube is 1331. 1331 minus 3, that is equal to 1328. That is option 3. Yes, see, 9 cube minus 3 and 11 cube minus 3. That's the logic here. Correct answer is option 3. Next one. In the following question, select the odd word from the given alternatives. Cricket, football, hockey, basketball. So Vidya, could you also give me the reason for your answer? A lot of you are giving me the answer as option 4. Could you also tell me why the answer is option 4? Cricket, football, hockey, basketball. Yes. So if you look at all these three options, right? Football, cricket and hockey, you have 11 players. And if you look at basketball, you have 5 players. Okay, so the correct answer is option 4, that is basketball. Yes, based on the number of team members that you have in the game. Okay, number of players actually you have in the game. You can't say team, right? Team means you'll also have people sitting on the bench. So number of players, based on the number of players, basketball is the correct answer. Yes, rest is 11. Cricket you have 11 players, football you have 11 players, and hockey you have 11 players. If you look at basketball, you will have 5 players from each team who will play on court. Okay, other than that you have a separate number of players who sit on the bench. So on all these sports there will be 11 players who will be playing on the floor or on the court. Next one. So here if you see, these are perfect cubes. Which are the perfect cubes here? 2197, that is nothing but 13 cube. 3375 is 15 cube, and 2744 is 14 cube. So what is 2916? It's not a perfect cube. So this is your odd one out. Next one. In the following question, select the odd number of the given alternatives. In the following question, select the odd number of given alternatives. What's the correct answer here? The correct answer here is option 1, that is 17. Only this is a prime number. All others are composite numbers. Yes, like somebody else says all these 3 numbers are divisible by 3. Only 17 is not divisible by 3. Yeah, similar reason. Yeah, correct answer is option 1, 17. Next. Arrange the given words in the sequence in which they appear in the dictionary. In all SSC CGL papers, we see a question of this type, and generally this is a very easy one. Just if you are able to if you have attention to detail, right? Very easy, you will definitely get such questions correct in the examination. So eradicate will be the word that will come first, right? ER. Then the other words will come. So this is the pattern, right? First will be eradicate, followed by exactly, followed by example, then exarchy, and then explanation. So which is your correct answer? 31254. Correct? 31254. That is option 2. 31254. That's your correct answer. Next. A series is given with one term missing. Select the correct alternative from the given options that will complete the series. Yes, the correct answer for this one is XA. What is the logic involved here? See, you have DG, BE, EZC, and next what will come you have to find out. See, D minus 2 is B. Similarly, B minus 2 is Z. So again, Z minus 2 will be X. Now at this point itself you can take the correct answer as option 1, because there is only one option that starts with X. So what is the logic for the second term? G minus 2 is E, E minus 2 is C. So next one will be C minus 2, that is equal to A. Okay, at this point itself you can stop in the examination, but just for the sake of explanation I am explaining the full thing. So the correct answer here will be XA, that is option 1. Next. In the following question, select the missing number from the given series. What's the logic involved here in this question? 2, 8, 6, 3, 27, 12, 5, 64, 18, 8, 125, 24 and question mark. Let me just write this down here. You have 2, 8, 6, 3, 27, 12, 5, 64, 18, 8, 125, 24 and question mark. Okay, so if you see, right, 2 plus 1 is 3 and you have 3 plus 2 is 5, then 5 plus 3 is 8. See, basically I am omitting 2 numbers in between and it is basically following a pattern here. See, this is 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8 and 8 plus 4. So this has to be 12. Now what could be the logic of the other numbers? See, this is nothing but 2 cube. Yes, so again I omit 2 numbers in between, I am getting 3 cube. Again I omit 2 numbers in between, I have 4 cube. Again I omit 2 numbers in between, I have 5 cube. Yes, so that is the pattern of those numbers. Now if you look at this, the again other set of numbers, yeah, you have 6, then you have 12, that is 6 plus 6, that is 12, again 12 plus 6, that is equal to, 12 plus 6, that is equal to 18, then again 18 plus 6, that is equal to 24. So that is the pattern that is being followed here. Yeah, so many numbers involved, so looks very confusing. Basically there are 3 series here, correct? See, one series is this 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. The other series is writing the cubes. The next series is plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, so the missing number that is going to come here is 8 plus 4, that is equal to 12. So the correct answer here is option 4, 12. Clear? A lot of you gave me the answer as 14. I hope it is clear. Yes, the cubes actually make it easier to find the pattern. Next one. The ratio of present age of Amit to Ajay is 2:3. 4 years later, their ages will be in the ratio 5:6. What is the present age of Ajay? Okay, see here in this question, immediately what comes to our mind is that, see, since we say that the ratio between the present ages of Amit and Ajay is 2:3, we tend to take a multiple of 3 and take 6 as the answer. But what you have to remember here is that once you get the answer as 6, just try and cross check once whether the answer is correct. Okay, see, a lot of you are giving me the answer as 6. I know the logic what you have used. See, present age of Amit and Ajay are in the ratio 2:3. So based on that you are saying only multiple of 3 here is 6. So 6 is your answer. So if Ajay's age is 6, okay, if Ajay's present age is 6, then what is Amit's present age? Amit's present age is 4. Correct. Now after 4 years, what will be the age of each person? 6 plus 4, that is equal to 10. And what will be the age of Amit? Amit will be 4 plus 4, that is equal to 8. So again now the ratio is going to be 8 by 10. Is that equal to 5 by 6? No. Right? So this is not the correct answer. Okay, see, even if at times, okay, these are some questions where, see, generally whenever we see such a question, we have this 2:3 option. So directly we tend to take 6 as the answer. Yeah, that is one of the shortcuts that we use for most of the questions. But for this question, if you use this method and say 6 is the answer, here the ratio is not correct. Correct? 4 years later means 6 plus 4 and 4 plus 4. That will be 8 by 10. 8 by 10 is again 4 by 5 and not 5 by 6. So this can't be the correct answer. So in this question you will have to do it in the normal way. See, what I wanted to, why I am showing you that is, even if just by looking at, you are going to mark the answer as 6, just cross check once. Okay, because here in this particular question what is happening is the value of x is a fraction. See here, percentages of Amit, okay, percentage of Amit, if I take it as 2x, the percentage of Ajay is what? Percentage of Ajay is 3x, and it is given 4 years later, that is 2x plus 4 divided by 3x plus 4, that is equal to 5 by 6. Okay, so yes, here if, okay, okay, again I think Amit's age you will get it as 1.5. Yeah, that is something with the question, something to do with the question. So whatever is given in the question, you have to take that to be true and solve, right? So here 2x plus 4 by 3x plus 4 is equal to 5 by 6. So you have, when you solve this, what you will get 12x plus 24, that is equal to 15x plus 20, or I can say 3x, that is equal to 4. So 3x is 4. Yes, what is Ajay's age is what they are asking. Percentage of Ajay is 3x, that is 4 years. That is your answer. Okay, when you solve this, you get 3x is equal to 4. So if you want, I'll write down the steps. 12x plus 24, that is equal to 15x plus 20, or I can say 3x is equal to 4. So Ajay's age is 4 years. Like some of you say, yes, here what is happening, what will be Amit's age? So what is x here? X is equal to 4 by 3. So if you look at Amit's age, what will you get? You will get 2 into 4 by 3, which is a fraction, which generally is not the case, but here the question is framed in that way. So we have to go with the question, right? So if at all you are marking the answer directly as 6, just cross check once. That's all is required. Okay, so the correct answer here is option 3, that is 4. Next one. Pointing to a lady, Pankaj said, her mother's only grandson is my son. How is that lady related to Pankaj? Some of you say it is wife, some of you say sister, mother. Hey, how come so many options? There should be only one answer, no? All of you are giving me different answers. Okay, let us check. Pointing to a lady. Okay, Pankaj said, her mother's only grandson. So there is a lady, okay, this lady's mother's, okay, only grandson is my son. Her mother's only grandson is my son. Lady's mother's only grandson. Okay, so she has a grandson, grandson here. Yeah, this lady's her mother's only grandson is my son. So this my is Pankaj. Question is, how is that lady related to Pankaj? Her mother's only grandson is my son. So there are two possibilities, no? How is that lady related to Pankaj? See, either they have to be brother and sister, correct? Because there is this mother has two children, Pankaj and the lady, and Pankaj has a child. Who is this mother's grandchild? Okay. Now, or they can they be husband and wife? This is one option, one possibility. Her mother's only grandson. Yes. See, other possibility is Pankaj and this lady are married and they have a child. Correct? So there seems to be two possibilities. Yes. How could it be only wife, Prashant and Murli? How do you say it is only wife? It can be sister also, right? My son means this my here is Pankaj. Okay, her mother's only grandson is my son. That means Pankaj and, see, this is one possibility. Other possibility is mother, lady. This mother has one more son who is Pankaj, and Pankaj has a son who is the grandson of that mother. This is also possible, right? How do some of you say for sure that it is, yeah, it can be both. My son is Pankaj. Okay, so Dushyant says, my son is Pankaj's son. Yeah, and lady's mother means lady's is the sister of Pankaj. See what? No, there is no other possibility. Okay, either it is wife or sister. Okay, now there can't be nephew. Sister's son would be nephew and all that. I don't think that is required, Murli, here. So the lady can either be, I think there are two possibilities. Yes, data is inadequate. There are two possibilities here, right? I think they should have given one more option which says data is inadequate. That should have been the correct answer, because otherwise you have two possibilities, can either be sister or mother. See, there is no relation Bhima, it is not given, but it can also be that Pankaj is since they are saying that she has a grandson who is Pankaj, and Pankaj can also be her son. That's a possibility, right? You don't know for sure that that is not the case. So I think here the correct answer should be data is inadequate. Okay. So this should be the correct answer. I feel it should be for this question, which is not given in the options. Answer has to be this. Yes. Next one. In the following question, for the given alternative words, select the one word that cannot be formed by using the letters of the given word. So you have the word fraternities. From this, which word cannot be formed? The word that cannot be formed is fruit, because you have a U here. U is not there in the word fraternity. Correct answer is option 2, fruit. Next one. In a certain code language, where are you is written as 613, are you there is written as 315, and who are there is written as 518. How is R written in that code language? So if you look at the given statements, right, the word R is there common in all the three statements, and which is the only common number that is there in all the three codes. 1, here also 1 is there, here also 1 is there. So what is going to be the code of R? The code of R is going to be option 2, that is 1. Sorry, R is 1. Next one. If A denotes multiplied by, C denotes subtract, D denotes added to, and B denotes divided by, then which of the following equations is true? Such questions you just have to go with the trial and error method. Yes, you have to check for each option which is the correct option which has the right equation. So if you see the correct answer, you will get it as option 2. So what does option 2 say? 14D12. What is D? D is nothing but added 2, add, right? And B is nothing but divided by 2, and A is nothing but multiplied by 3, that is equal to is what? Equal to is the same, right? No symbol for equal to is the same. So this is what they have given. So you have 14 plus 12 by 2, that is 6. 6 into 3 is equal to 32. So here you have 14 plus 18, that is equal to 32, which is the correct one. So the correct answer here is option 2. Next one. What's the answer for this one? See, this is basically a pattern question. Okay, you have 4 cross 3 cross 5, that is written as 3 2 4. Similarly, 6 cross 8 cross 7 is written as 5 7 6. What is 5 cross 9 cross 5? See, you have 4 3 5. How was it written? It is written as 3 2 4. Basically, you are reducing one number that is given here and writing. Similarly, so 6 8 7. So 6 minus 1 is 5. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. So how will you write 5 9 5? Subtract 1 from each of this. So you will have 4 8 4. So your answer is option 1, that is 4 8 4. Yes, each digit you are subtracting 1. Next. In the following question, which set of letters when sequentially placed at the gaps in the given series shall complete it? Yes, the correct answer here is going to be option 3, that is E, F, C, D, F, F. So what is the pattern that is being followed here? C, C, D, E, F, F, E, D, C. Then again C, D, E, F, F, E, D, C. That's the pattern that is being followed. So the missing, if you look at the missing terms, you have E, F, C. Yeah, E, F, C, D, F, F. Correct answer is option 3. Yes, C, D, E, F, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, F, F, E, D, C. Yes, you can further split it also. That is more easier, no? C, D, E, F, F, E, D, C. Writing it like this, reverse. Writing it like this, reverse. Next one. I think they've accidentally given us the key here for this question. Anyway, good. So I didn't draw separately that they have given the answer key here. What is the question? In the following question, you have statements followed by conclusion. So they have given 2 statements followed by 2 conclusions. You have to see which conclusion follows. Yes. So this is the diagram, right? See, all hats are cats and all cats are rats. So this is your basic diagram for the given statements. Now what is the first conclusion? Some hats are cats. Yes, definitely some hats are cats. We know that all hats are cats. So some hats are also cats. So this conclusion follows. Again, some rats are hats. Yes, some rats are definitely hats. That also follows. So the correct answer here will be both conclusion 1 and 2 follows. That is option 3. Next one. How many triangles are there in the given figure? Yes, see, when you have such questions, no, see, a lot of you were telling me in the last class that sometimes I am getting confused when I add these triangles. So one way in which you can speed up your calculation, see, one is to write down inside each triangle if you have calculated it as A, B, C, D, etc. The better way to do it will be each vertex, no, you mark it as 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5, then you have 6. You have 6 vertices here, correct? Now based on this, name the triangles. So if you are counting this triangle, just write down 1, 4, 3. If you are going to count this triangle, write it as 1, 3, 2. Counting this triangle, write it as 2, 3, 5. Then this triangle, count it as 5, 4, 3. And then you have this bigger triangle, right? 1, 4, 5. And then this bigger triangle, you have 1, 5, 2. Then you have 2, 4, 5. 1, 4, 2 and this triangle 2, 6, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you write it this way, even if you are recounting a triangle by mistake, you will be able to find that out. Okay, so this is one way in which you can do to speed up solving such questions. Okay, so there is no confusion basically. Otherwise, sometimes we get confused whether I have included this triangle twice or once. Okay, if the figure is very complex, you might end up recounting. See, here there are only 9 triangles, so the question is easy.
and definitely you will get the answer correctly without using this method. But if you remember, we had solved questions where there are around 20-21 triangles. Yes, if you are getting confused, this is one option that you can use, that's all. Okay, this is another method. Use whichever method is comfortable for you, but this is one way of doing it. Next one. Identify the diagram that best represents the relationship among yellow papaya and fruit. So you know papaya is a fruit, correct? So you have fruit, papaya is there inside, and some papaya are yellow. So the correct answer is option 3. You have yellow papaya and fruit, correct? See, first one you have fruit, okay? Fruit, if you have a set fruit, papaya comes inside this set fruit. Now yellow is a color, right? Papaya is a fruit. Some papayas are yellow in color, right? Ripe papayas are yellow in color. So there is an intersection of this set papaya with the color yellow. So that is why this is the answer. Okay. All papayas will not be yellow, right? Unripe papayas will be green in color. So yellow is only, we have taken it as a color only. Yes. Option 3 is your right answer. Very easy one. Next one. In the given figure, find the number of fiber bottles. So what is the number of fiber bottles here? See, you have to see intersection between the set fiber and bottles. So here at this 13, right, there is an intersection between fiber and bottle. Both of them are there. Similarly, if you look at this 15, again intersection between bottle and fiber. So the total number of fiber bottles is nothing but 15 plus 13, that is equal to 28. 28 is your answer. Next one. This is on figure completion. Which answer figure will complete the pattern in the question figure? Very easy one, no? See, so here what should come according to the pattern? Basically this should complete the square. Look at all the options, there is only one option which can satisfy, that is option 3. Directly take that as the answer. Otherwise also this has to be, there has to be 2 lines here, something like this here. It is option 3. Very easy. Correct answer is option 3. Next one. What's the answer for this one? 432401, 366561 and 24. What will come in the place of the question mark? See, what's the logic that is used here? You have 4 plus 3, that is equal to 7, and 7 to the power 4, that is equal to 2401. Similarly, 3 plus 6, that is equal to 9, 9 to the power 4, that is equal to 6561, 2 plus 4, that is equal to 6, 6 to the power 4, that is equal to 1296. So the correct answer here is option 1. Yes? Okay. Next one. 3 positions of a cube are shown below. What will come opposite to the face containing L? See, whenever questions on cube come, just find out which are the adjacent faces of the required face. Okay, if you find out the adjacent faces, then which one is not the adjacent one, that has to be the opposite one. So remember, in a cube it will have 6 faces, so each face will have 4 adjacent faces and 1 opposite faces. So in such question, only thing that you have to do is to find out the adjacent faces. Once you do that, you will automatically get which is the opposite face. So here if you see, you have face L, right? So which are the adjacent faces of L? See, you have V and U in this figure, which are adjacent faces of L. Here if you see L, the other adjacent faces are J and K. So which has to be the opposite face? The last one, whichever face is not these 4, right? Or it has to be O. So O has to be the opposite face to L. So correct answer is option 2. Next. If a mirror is placed on the line PQ, then which of the following answer figures will be the right image of the given figure? See, one thing you have to keep in mind when you solve questions on mirror images is that if the mirror is either kept at the top or the bottom of the image, bottom of the given figure, in the mirror image, right, what will happen? The top and the bottom will get interchanged, but the left and the right will remain the same. Similarly, if the mirror is either kept to the left of the image or to the right of the image, in the mirror image, the left and right will get interchanged, but top and bottom will remain the same. So in this question, if you see, here it is kept at the bottom. So only the top and the bottom has to get interchanged and the left and the right is going to remain the same. So just by looking at it, you can say the answer is option 3. See, what I am saying is, when you keep the mirror, right, if you have an image like this, okay, when you are keeping the mirror either at the bottom or at the top. Okay, see, this is my image. Okay, now if I keep a mirror either at the bottom or at the top, what will happen is when in the mirror image, yes, only the top and the bottom will get interchanged. Okay, left and right, there will be no change. Similarly, if I keep a mirror either in the left or the right, okay, in the mirror image, what will happen is the left hand side and the right hand side will get interchanged, but top and bottom will still remain the same. So here in this question it is very easy because all the other options, if you see here what should happen, you just have to invert it. It's like a water image only, right? Top and bottom have to just get interchanged. Basically this should come down the same way it is, this should go up. So the answer is option 3. Next one. See, just assume you are holding that image in your hand and you are inverting it. How will it look? That's what we have got the answer as. So in this question, see, each letter, okay, is represented by a number in the row, corresponding row and column. For example, G can be represented as 0, 1. So where is 0, 1? See, here you have G, 0, 1. Value in the row is 0, value in the column is 1. Or you can say G is also 1, 0. So again 1, 0. Now W is represented as 0 to 11, etc. So where is W? See, 11 here is U, but if you look here, 11 is W. So you have to check both the matrices. That is the important thing here. They have given the same set of numbers. Okay, so 11 can either be U or be W. Okay, so now we have to find out which of these is the code for Muga. Now here best thing to do will be to check with the options. Yes, see, 0, 0. What is 0, 0 here? 0, 0 here is C, but here 0, 0 is M. Now next 2, 2. 2, 2 here is U. Okay, now here what is 2, 2? 2, 2 here is A. Like that you have to cross check and find the answer. So when you cross check, you will get the answer as, yes, actually generally in such questions the second matrix is given as a different one. Okay, here they have given the same set of numbers. If you remember previous questions that we have solved, here generally it would be 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yeah, but here they have given the same thing. So it is actually time consuming. Yes, you have to check both the matrices to arrive at the answer. Okay, in an examination, yes, like a lot of you say, might be you can give this question a skip, even though it is very easy, lot of time involved in checking. Each option you have to cross check. If there was both the matrices were different, it would have been far more easier. So the correct answer that you get here will be 13, 44, 23, 31. Yes. See here, if you take the first option, if you look at 21, okay, here 21 is V, here 21 is M. So this option does not hold true. Like that you will have to eliminate each option to arrive at the answer. Everybody is getting 2 as the correct answer. Here 41 will not come correct, right? 41 here is C and 41 here is Z. So again this is wrong. Everybody got the correct answer. Shall we go on to the next question? Here 34 will not come correct. Okay, next one. So now the next set of, so I think with the previous question we have finished the questions that were asked in the last week All India mock examination. Now a few questions we have, as I said, I have taken from the mock test that was held last week. Okay, that is the mock test paper number 14, 15, 16 and 17. So what's the answer for this one? 211 is to 16 is as 131 is to dash. What's the logic that is used here? See, you have 211, okay. 2 plus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 4. What is 4 squared? 16. Similarly 131. So what is 1 plus 3 plus 1? That is equal to 5. 5 squared is 25. Correct answer here is option 4. 25. Next one. Among 6 friends L, M, N, P, O and S, each having different height, N is taller than Q and P but shorter than M. P is taller than only Q while S is shorter than only L. Which of the following pairs represents the tallest and the shortest? It should be shortest among the 6 friends. So let's just arrange these people according to their height. What is given? N is taller than Q and P but shorter than M. P is only taller than Q, or I can say N is greater than P is greater than Q. P is taller only than Q means Q is the shortest for sure. Then you have M here, and then what are they saying? P is taller than only Q while S is shorter than only L. So S is shorter than only L means obviously L has to be the tallest. So L definitely has to be the tallest and Q definitely has to be the shortest. Just by looking at these statements you can say, see, S is shorter than only L, right? When I know S is shorter than only L, I know L is the tallest. Similarly, in this statement what are they saying? P is taller only than Q. So again that means that Q is the shortest. So you needn't even write all this. If you read these two statements correctly itself, you will be able to say the correct answer is LQ. Okay? Yes. Yeah, S is shorter than only L. Just with that itself you should say the answer is LQ, right? See, Q is repeated here in 3 places. So if we find out who is the tallest, you know L is the tallest, mark that as the answer, done. Okay, it will take you very less time. No need to waste your time writing down the full arrangement in the examination. Yeah, we don't know where O is, but you know for sure S is shorter than only L. So L is the tallest and P is taller than only Q. So Q is the shortest. That's all that we want. Okay, O can be anywhere. We don't need to know that. Yes, very easy one, no? What is the decoded form of this? C equal to is 7, greater than is 9, and you have into is 3. So 7, 9, 3, and then you have this symbol that is equal to 8 and square is 2. So 7, 9, 3, 8, 2. That is your answer. Next one. 8 years ago, Mrs. Lada was 3 times as old as her son at that time. Their total age is 64 years now. How old is Mrs. Lata now? So currently if I take X to be Lata's age and Y to be her son's age, currently the sum of their ages is given as 64. 8 years ago, yes, Mrs. Lata was 3 times as old as her son. So you have to find out what is X. Yes, when you solve this you get Lata's age is 44, that is X is equal to 44, that is option 4. So here you have X plus Y is equal to 64, this will become X minus 3Y, that is equal to minus 16. So when you solve it you will get X is equal to 44. One very good way in which you can solve it is if you do a minus 8, right? See what is Lata's age, look at the options, and if you subtract 8 from these options, the answer that you get should be divisible by 3. Why? See, you know X minus 8 is equal to 3 into Y minus 8. So very clearly you know that X minus 8 is a multiple of 3, correct? X minus 8 has to be a multiple of 3. So here check with these options, right? Like 44 minus 8. Do what is 44 minus 8? The answer that you get should be a multiple of 3. You can cross check that way also. Next one. If a mirror is placed on the line MN, then which of the following answer figure is the correct image of the question figure? So here what are we doing? So here for this question, the right hand side and the left hand side will interchange. The others should, the top and bottom should remain the same. So this is the right hand side now, and in the mirror image, this should become the left hand side. So it should be like this. Yes. So if you know this part itself, you know the answer is going to be option 4. Yes. Only here, see, right and left will get interchanged. So this is how it should be. The answer. Okay. Mirror image. So straight line should come here in the beginning, that is this right should become the left here, that's all. So answer is option 4, all the other options don't match. Remember, when the mirror is placed on left or right, the left hand side and the right hand side alone will interchange, top and bottom will remain the same. Next. Yeah, so this logic is a bit like, I don't know whether if such a question comes in the examination we'll be able to do it correctly, but anyway let's see, I'll tell you the logic that they have used. What they have done is, moon, okay, moon is here. How many consonants are there? 2 consonants are there. So they have just put minus 2 here. Similarly in the word star, how many consonants are there? 1, 2, 3. So they are taking it as minus 3. Yes, that is the logic that they have used. Seems to be a silly logic, but that's what the examiner has thought about. So the correct answer here will be option 4, that is minus 3. Yes, they have just added the number of consonants in the given word. Here 2 consonants are there. So moon, M and N are the consonants, they have taken minus 2. Basically they have added the consonants. How many consonants are there? Put a negative. How many consonants are there? 3 consonants are there, put a negative symbol in front. That's the logic that they have used. Yeah, sometimes examiners feel like putting such questions, so we can't do anything. Difference of sum of 0, 0, O, O and sum of M N, so we get minus 2 in moon. See, such questions come in the examination, just skip it, because definitely you are not going to get such a logic in the examination. We will not even think about such an option, such a logic. So next one. This question is a good question. Suddenly when you read this question, you will feel that is it confusing, but no, it's very easy if you solve it actually. Try this one. Identify the correct response from the given premises stated according to the following symbols. Yes, actually the question is very easy, like Vidya says. See what is given here. First thing that when you see this question, what will you think? See, they have given what A, B, C, D, E and F stand for, and here they have given X and Y. So suddenly you might feel, what are they trying to say? Okay, see, X and Y here are just variables. Okay, what do you know? See, you know F stands for equal to. So 4YFX, 4YF3X. This means 4Y is equal to 3x. Similarly, when you have 3x f6z, yes, 3x f6z. So here I can say 3x is equal to 6z, or I can say x is equal to 2z. Here I have x is equal to 4 by 3 y. So what is the relationship between y and z? The relationship between y and z is 4 by 3 y, that is equal to 2z, or 4y, that is equal to 6z, right? Or I can say 2y, that is equal to 3z. So what is the symbol that is used for equal to? 2y f 3z, which is the option 4. Okay, is it clear? A very different question, no, from the general question types that we have been solving, but very easy. Yeah, it's a very different type of question, but very easy one. So if this question comes, such a question comes in the examination, now I know for sure all of you who have attended this session will get it correct. It was a very easy one, you will not skip it. So correct answer here is 2yf 3z. Yes, you can simply replace 3x with 6z. Yeah, now the logic is clear to you, you can definitely do that. See, you know this f stands for equal to. So instead of that, you can replace it here. No issues, I just explained it, that's all. Okay. Like you say, you didn't find out x is equal to what? Directly you can say, see, you know 4y, that is equal to 3x, you know 3x is equal to 6z. Directly you can equate 4y is equal to 6z, because here 3x and 3x is common. I found out what is the value of x and then equated. This is actually not required. Directly you can do it with this step. Since it's a new type of question, I just explained it, that's all. You need not go to the fractional part. This part is not even required. Directly at this point, you will get the answer 2yf 3z. Next. Some politicians are social workers, all doctors are social workers, and there are two conclusions that follow. Some politicians are social workers, all doctors are social workers. So this is your basic diagram. Now what does the first conclusion say? The first conclusion says some doctors are politicians. Not a definite conclusion, does not follow. Second one, some social workers are doctors as well as politicians. Again, some social workers are doctors. See, I know some social workers are doctors, I know some social workers are politicians, but I cannot say for sure that some social workers are doctors and politicians. See, as well as means doctors and politicians. Yes, based on the basic diagram, you cannot say that. So conclusion 2 does not follow. Conclusion 2 is not a definite conclusion. Correct answer here will be neither 1 nor 2 follows. See, what are they trying to say in the second conclusion? They are saying some social workers are doctors as well as politicians, means that is some social workers are, see, it should be like this then, right? Some social workers, yes, this set of social workers are doctors as well as politicians. But according to the basic diagram, I cannot conclude that for sure. Correct? See, this is what, so this is the area that they are referring to, right? The social workers who are doctors and politicians. Okay? Is it clear? This is not, like in the basic diagram, it is not true, right? It is a possibility. You can say some social workers are doctors as well as politicians is a possibility. Yes, it can. It is a possibility, but it's not a definite conclusion. So I take that as does not follow. Correct answer here will be neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. See, some social workers are doctors and politicians. I know some social workers are doctors for sure. I know some social workers are politicians for sure. But I cannot say that the same social workers are doctors and politicians. So it does not follow. Next one. The crop condition continues to be critical even after the rains. So this is a very important part here in the statement. What is the conclusion? The crop condition was not critical before the rains. The crop condition was expected to improve after the rains. This conclusion doesn't seem to be true. See, what are they saying? They are saying that even after it has rained so much, the crop condition is still critical. So that means before the rains also it was critical. Okay. Now even after the rains it is critical means, what does that mean? Basically we would have expected that it would improve, but it has not improved till now. So here the second conclusion only follows, right? The crop condition was expected to improve after the rains, but it has not improved. Yeah, it still remains critical. That is what they are saying in the statement. So the correct answer here will be only conclusion 2 follows. That is option 1. Only conclusion 2 follows. Clear? Okay, great. So with that, I think we have finished solving the questions from the last week's mock tests also. These were the only difficult or good questions I felt which we should solve in the session. The others were fairly easy, okay, from these mock papers. If you have not taken these tests, please do take these tests, okay. Yeah, so motivation means, see, very important thing, like some of you are, I feel, are demotivated because you did not clear the previous some of the examinations that you took, like PO, some of you didn't clear. See, the most important thing is to not to give up, okay. One exam is not going to decide our future, okay. So we want to, you want to get a bank job or you want to get a government job, you have to keep trying. Definitely you will win, okay. So hard work will definitely pay off. Might be there are some failures in the beginning, that's okay, that's all a learning for you. Yeah, like we always say, you know, failures are the stepping stone to success. This is not something that you say for fun. Yeah, it is true. You see that happening to a lot of students. I've seen how many times they would have failed, but definitely they will, like, they will succeed if they try hard, if they keep trying with the same this thing, right? Like you should not lose that hope, and with the same attitude and with the same confidence, if you keep trying, practice more, definitely you will see success, okay. So you should never give up. Like they say a story, right? A person keeps digging, trying to find diamonds. So he's actually in the last stage. One more dig he does, he has actually found the diamonds. But what he does is he feels, okay, I've tried for so many times. No, I am not going to get any diamond anymore. People are lying that there is diamond here in this mine, and he leaves and goes. Somebody else comes, he digs, he gets the diamond. So it's like that. Yeah, you have to keep trying till you succeed. So if you have that, you should have that motivation within yourself. Okay, that I will do it, I will get it. Yeah, so if you are so strong, if you have such a willpower that you will succeed, you will definitely. Okay, great. So that is it from us for now, and I'll see you in the next session, and this is Gayatri signing off. Till then, take care. Good night. Bye.